Tonight's story is not just about obsession. It's about someone who wanted to become another person completely. At first, the signs seemed harmless. Small changes, small similarities. But over time, the obsession became darker, more personal. And by the end of this story, you'll understand why Daniel disappeared without a trace. So turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and listen carefully. Because some people don't just watch you from a distance. Sometimes, they want your entire life. I don't scare easily. But what happened during my second year of college changed something in me permanently. My name is Ethan, 21 years old. 4th floor apartment. Quiet building. Quiet life. It started on a rainy Thursday night. I was sitting near my window when I noticed her, a girl across the road, standing beneath a streetlight, in the pouring rain. No umbrella, no phone, no expression, just staring directly at my window. I told myself it was nothing. Went to bed. 2 days later, walking to college, I felt it. That feeling. Asterisk, you were being watched. Asterisk. I turned around. She was there. Same girl. Same blank expression. 30 feet behind me. Not walking, just staring. I walked faster, ducked into a coffee shop, caught my breath, looked through the window. She was already outside, face against the glass, eyes locked on mine. Asterisk, not blinking. Asterisk. Then I found the photograph, plain envelope, taped to my door. Inside, a picture of me sleeping, taken from directly above my body. 4th floor apartment. Nothing above my window. Police came. Found nothing. Left at midnight. I sat alone with every light on. Knife on the table. And waited. At 3:14 a.m. Tap. Tap. Asterisk tap. Asterisk. I grabbed the knife. Walked to the bedroom. Turned on the light. Empty. Then. Asterisk tap. Asterisk. The window. She was there. 4th floor. Nothing beneath her feet. Soaking wet. Smiling. Too wide. Too still. She raised one hand and pointed behind me. From my closet. A slow creak. Cold air. Darkness. And then a whisper. Right against my ear. Asterisk, she was never the one you should have been watching. Asterisk. The streetlight flickered and went dark. I moved out that week. 2 years later. The new tenant messaged me. Found something taped inside my old closet. A photo of me at my window. Taken from inside. Through the gap in the door. And in the darkness behind me. A figure. Watching. The girl outside my window. Was never the threat. She was a warning. And I understood it. Far too late. A horror streamer named Lucas had millions of followers online. Every night. He live-streamed from his apartment while telling disturbing paranormal stories. But over time, his viewers began noticing strange comments from one account, repeatedly appearing during every livestream. The account name was Always Watching You. At first, Lucas joked about it, until strange things started happening inside his apartment. Objects moved slightly during streams, doors opened by themselves, and sometimes, his camera captured movement behind him. Then one evening, Lucas received an anonymous package at his front door. Inside the box were hundreds of printed photographs. Photos of him sleeping, eating, streaming, even showering inside his apartment. Someone had been secretly watching him for months. Terrified, Lucas started live streaming less frequently. But one final night, he uploaded a short emergency video. In the video, Lucas looked exhausted and terrified. He claimed someone had entered his apartment while he slept. Then suddenly, viewers noticed something horrifying behind him in the darkness. A girl standing silently near the hallway, holding a camera. Lucas slowly turned around, and the live stream ended instantly. He never uploaded again. I'm not an anxious person, but looking back now, the patterns were always there. My name is Daniel. 24 years old. Small bookstore. Quiet life. Until she walked into it. Her name was Claire. Quiet, friendly, unremarkable. Then one Monday, she showed up in my exact jacket. Same brand, same color. Then her hair changed. Same style, same parting as mine. Then she started talking like me. My exact phrases, my pauses, my habits, like hearing my own voice, coming from somewhere it shouldn't. I started watching her more carefully. That's when I noticed. She was already watching me. Every time I looked up, her eyes were already on me, not looking away, just steady, patient, like she had every right to look. Then the messages started. Unknown number. Late night. Asterisk, you look tired. Sleep earlier. Asterisk. 3 nights later. Asterisk, the book on your kitchen counter. Is it good? Asterisk. Curtains fully drawn. 3rd floor apartment. No way to see inside. I changed my number. Messages found it in 48 hours. Asterisk, changing your number won't help. Asterisk. Asterisk, I'm not that far away. Asterisk. Then photographs appeared under my door. Me sleeping, eating alone, reading at my desk, taken from inside my apartment, like someone standing silently in the corner, while I moved through my own home, completely unaware. Police found nothing. Then came the night everything broke. Late shift, 11 p.m. I reached my apartment door and stopped. It was open, just 2 inches. I stepped inside anyway. Complete darkness. Silence. Then, breathing. From the living room. Slow. Steady. Calm. Like someone who had been waiting so long. Waiting itself had become comfortable. I turned on the light. She was sitting in my chair. My grey sweater. My dark jeans. My exact glasses. Hair styled like mine. Hands folded in her lap. She didn't flinch. Didn't look guilty. She looked. Asterisk relieved. Asterisk. Tilted her head. Exactly the way I do. And whispered. Asterisk, now we finally look the same. Police arrived fast. Back window open. Already gone. I moved cities 2 months later. 3 weeks into my new apartment. A book on my kitchen counter. One I didn't own. Inside the front cover. Her handwriting. Asterisk, you look like me. Asterisk. Police searched my new apartment. In the back of my bedroom closet. Behind my own clothes. A cleared space. Folded blanket. Empty water bottle. And on the wall, dozens of photographs of me. Arranged like a shrine. Like someone had spent months building themselves out of pieces of me. The detective said one thing I never forgot. Asterisk, she doesn't want to be with you. Asterisk. Asterisk, she wants to be you. Asterisk. Asterisk, and the terrifying part. Asterisk. Asterisk, she doesn't see anything wrong with that. Asterisk. And with that, Daniel's story comes to an end. Or maybe, it never really ended at all. Because according to the final police report, every mirror inside the apartment had been covered before officers arrived. All except one. Tonight's story was a reminder that obsession can become something far more dangerous than fear itself. So before you sleep tonight, check the locks, close the curtains, and maybe don't stare too long into the mirror behind you. If you enjoyed tonight's disturbing story, subscribe for more true horror stories. And remember, sometimes the scariest monsters look exactly like us.